Hello, guys. I'd like to take a little bit of time to have a discussion about something that I've been thinking about for quite a while, and it's really prevalent right now because it seems like I'm not the only one that's thinking about it. And that thing is this country's need for a third political party, and possibly one day a fourth political party. Because right now, it seems like the two political parties that we currently have often act as one party. Now, there are a lot of people who still believe there are two parties. There are some who believe simply that one is better than the other or less evil. But what I would like to do is see if we could get beyond that because as commoners in this country, we're not going to have any choice but to get beyond that because right now this two-party system is actually a one-party system and the common class isn't being fully represented. And as commoners in this country, we do need a party that's going to represent us 100%. The first thing that needs to be understood about our electoral system when it comes to its rigging is the debates. And the reason that is because the debates is actually the tool that's used on the front line of rigging the system. It takes millions of dollars to get into the debates, not directly, but because it takes a candidate to be at 15% in the polls in order to even qualify to be in the debates. But how are you going to get at 15% when you can't get exposure? Now, you take Donald Trump, the media was enjoying him being a clown so much, they actually gave him millions of dollars of free advertisement. The average person wouldn't be so fortunate. The debates, as we know them today, was actually started in the 1960s by an organization called the League of Women Voters. And originally, it was meant to be a tool to get information out to the general public, to educate voters. It started out as something that had good intent, but unfortunately was perverted by the two entities we know as the Democratic and Republican Party. And instead of using the debates to educate the public, they preferred to use the debates as a tool to brainwash the public and basically saturate the debates in talking points rather than subject matters that were very important to the public interest at large. Now, to the League of Women's Voters' credit, they didn't want anything to do with this process because it was clear to them that the debates were going to be used as a tool to basically advertise the small circle of people that would be selected to run for president of the United States of America. That was not what they intended the debates to be about. They of course, wanted the debates to be educational. And they wanted to give the candidates an opportunity to basically say what they were going to do for the American people instead of coming out with a bunch of nonsensical talking points. One other very important weapon that's used by the establishment to protect itself from any outsiders coming in and ruining the party is the media, of course. We've all seen the media make candidates. We've all seen the media destroy candidates. And because of the mentality of the American people, it's not very hard for the media to destroy someone if they want to. We'll be discussing that further in part two of A Third Political Party is Needed. Thank you guys and see you then.